This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the UTSA Roadrunners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Roadrunners. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense here. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Let's take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, UTSA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I didn't know what that safety was supposed to be doing, but it probably didn't help.
Point is good.
The safety was supposed to deal with it. Oh.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. crucial third down play coming up after that run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. And he's got it. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down and 10 now. And now the running back's got it again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. He's going to hand this off. He shreds the tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point.
I was running a vertical. I don't really understand why. He didn't do anything.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff heading left. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it second and medium. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Vasquez. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Out of the gun now on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll try the right here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And this pass is caught. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launches downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll run it here. Powering through. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here's the second down play. Tailback with another carry. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The secondary backed up off the ball now. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it to the left. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Gets into space at the 50. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, it's play action. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Roadrunners. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package. Having a dream game.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They're going to run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Roadrunners are in the red zone now. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Important second down play coming up. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And that completion, Kurt, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Runs through the defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, North Texas. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff in a single back formation. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 35 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, UTSA.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Vasquez. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame.
I thought he caught that one. I don't know.
Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and a gain makes it 2nd and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Roadrunners with 1st and 10 here. And in the final minute now, quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.
Yeah, I don't get that. Good game.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't.